Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to talk about my most repurchased products. I thought of this the other day because I had to get a new sunscreen. So I thought, let me talk about stuff that I actually repurchase because I don't do that very often. So I'll let you know what those products are. We can talk about them a little bit. I can talk about why I like them, all that stuff. If that sounds interesting, stick around. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not new, I appreciate you coming back, and let's jump in. So I have some skincare and some makeup. So let's start with the sunscreen, which technically is a complexion product, but could be labeled as skincare. This is the one I've been using. It's almost out. So it took a while for this to come in the mail. It was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I am having trouble finding this one specifically. The Ulta MD does still make a tinted sunscreen, but they've changed it. It's not SPF 44 like this one is, because I looked at a couple. Like, this is water resistant up to 40 minutes. It's moisturizing. It's got hyaluronic acid. It's got a little bit of a glow. It's similar to the e.l.f., but this has more coverage. I do mix the e.l.f. one, and I think it's a citrophyll sunscreen together to replicate this, but I don't like that combo quite as much as this, so that's why I ultimately repurchased it. But yeah, I had trouble tracking this down specifically, so I don't know if they're getting ready to replace this, because like I said, they did have a couple other options for tinted sunscreen, but I know I like this, so I at least have one more bottle. This does last me a long time. I use it most days. I've had this for over a year, so again, it does last a long time. It says it's oil free, so I'm hoping they don't get rid of it. But let me know if there's one that you've used that is similar, because like I said, I looked at a couple online that the packaging was different and the SPF was a little bit different, and this is like $30, so it's a little bit pricey. So I wasn't willing to take a gamble. I hunted until I found the exact one. Let's see. Let's finish out the skincare because that's not as exciting. The Bobbi Brown. This is a mini. I get these on like the Ipsy website sometimes when they have them. I do still have like the full-size jar. I usually just put it in a smaller one. I have a little mini jar about a little bigger than this, but I like to get these little minis too. These are nice for traveling because it's under an ounce. But the Bobbi Brown face base, I do repurchase. If I get the full size, I try to get it either through Ipsy or off of the Bobbi Brown website because they do run sales. So like Black Friday, something like that. Another one that I have repurchased, and I get it through the Ipsy website, is the Avant. This is the Supreme Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. This is like $145 if you get it off the company's website. So I get these squeeze tubes off of Ipsy. I've had like 5 or 6 of them. I've got this one and I think one more, and then I'll have to get some more. But this is a really good everyday moisturizer. You can use it at day or night. And then the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Now, not everybody likes this. I've seen a lot of division in my comments regarding this product. I generally, again, try and get it through the BoxyCharm Ipsy website because it's cheaper. This full size came in a BoxyCharm box not that long ago, so I was excited to see it. But this is one, again, I have a squeeze, like a travel size. Whoops. Looks like this. It's upstairs that I have purchased. So, again, I like the squeeze tubes, but that is a moisturizer that I've gone back to. I will say that this is more scented than this, so sometimes this irritates my eyes a little bit. I don't know why this is so fragranced. It is, so just be aware. If you're sensitive to fragrance, I would stay away from that. This one has a light citrus smell, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't linger. This floral scent and this does linger, so just be aware. Getting into makeup, my eye base that I have repurchased myself is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. This is in Fair. I have a white one, and then I have an empty one that I have my NYX glitter glue in. But again, this is around $20. I generally will wait till it's on sale. and it lasts a long time. It's really thick. Technically, you can use it as a concealer also, but a little bit goes a long way. So I generally, about 2 years to use one of these pots up is about what I average. So to me, it's worth the investment. Again, I wait till they're running 25% off or 30% off, and then I usually will buy it when I need it. The white one, I got lucky. We got in a ice cream beauty box, I think. So that's the only reason I have white. Foundation. This is their new packaging. This is Wander Beauty. Again, I try and get these through Ipsy because it's cheaper. This is in light medium. This is my third tube of their foundation. It's one of my favorites. I do like that they have a pump now instead of the giant doe foot, because this will last longer, but it's really good foundation. Another one that I have repurchased is the ABH Luminous. This is in 150W. This used to be too light, but I think this shade's probably pretty close to me now. I've got a little bit more color on my skin right now just because we've been remodeling our house. But I think for the most part, 150W is probably a good shade. If it's too light, just do more bronzer. Another one that I have repurchased, this one's in medium, is the Wet n Wild. This has a lot of skincare in it, so this I find does expire. But it is one that I have repurchased. I do like to have it on hand. It's a good drugstore. And then concealer, the only one that I can think of that this is like my fourth tube. And I do have this shade in 115, and then I also have the pink one. But the Maybelline Eraser, again, this is like my fourth or fifth one that I've gone through. So I do like that. Contour and bronzer. One that I have repurchased is the Quickie Contour from the Hoola Quickie Contour from Benefit. They don't make this product anymore. I have to get it on Poshmark. This is a mini. You can see that's all that's left, and that I have another one that I got as a backup, but you can see like I used it down to the nub. I got maybe 1 or 2 more uses left. I could probably actually dig something in there and get that out. But yeah, I have to buy these on Poshmark because they don't make this anymore. This has been replaced with this. I got sent this to try. I got it in medium, and I'm glad I picked this shade. They gave me a couple of shades to choose from. This looks dark, but it's not. This is a little bit balmy, but it's very thin consistency. So go a shade or 2 darker, because there you go. See how that blends out? And that's the medium. This is the second to lightest shade. I wished, because it looks dark in the pan, I would have actually probably gone up 1 more shade. It is buildable, but yeah, it's not overly pigmented. So you can definitely, like I said, if you like a little bit more of an intense bronzer, you don't want to, I have to build it up to get it to look like this depth level. You can get it there, but just know you will need to build it up. If you don't want to have to build it up, I would go probably 2 shades darker than what you think you need to. Again, it looks darker in the pan than you think, but I don't love it. I wish they would have just, I don't love it as much as this. I wish they would have just re-released this, but it is what it is. And do I have anything else in here other than like brow products? But I don't always get the same brow pen. Some of it depends on what color my hair is. Another item that I have repurchased is the Ulta Beauty primer. This is very, very similar to the Urban Decay, but I like this one. The price point's good. It's about $12. And then mascara, I guess I can do lash glue. A mascara, and this is a mini. My mom gives me these, the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is one that I go back to. I have it on right now. It's not overly lengthening or thickening. It's just black. I use it with an eyelash primer, but I go back to it. It's just an easy. It doesn't weigh my lashes down. My lashes are very like curl resistant, so the volumizing mascaras tend to be too heavy. So something like that works fine. And then for eyelash glue, I have repurchased this, the Super Stronghold by Eye Envy. It's made by Kiss. I generally tend to order it. I think I found it in Walgreens once, but this is one of the best lash glues. It lasts a really long time. So I have repurchased that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I think that's it. And then I thought I would, I think I talked about this in a little review. I do really like the Stranger Things blush. I will say if you have this one, you probably don't need the Lilo and Stitch one. It's the blush that I have on today. You can build it up and make it more intense than this. I went pretty light with it today, but really good formula. I like it. I just go in with a brush. Thought I would mention that because, again, I do really, really like that. But yeah, that is everything. Like go-to, because like I said, I have so much stuff I don't repurchase much, but I do know that some of you have told me these are helpful and you trust my opinion, which I really appreciate. So yeah, I thought I would include stuff that I've actually repurchased. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye everybody.